in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Sam Hubbard, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Here's 3rd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to go down again. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Burrow looking to pass.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase finding the end zone yet again. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Trey Hendrickson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 2nd down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Here's Burrow, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
Burrow will throw. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Bengals have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now it's Herbert. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're built.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. B.J. Hill able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th. Charles, it's...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
finding the end zone yet again.
And the Bengals extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And taken right on the 30. Able to slither by.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. Looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase.
He flat out can't be stopped.
And the Bengals continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll look to throw.
Connecting here with Chark on the out route.
His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw underneath to Hurst.
And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field.
And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
This is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down deep into Charger territory. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Burrow
taking it in from the 20.
And the Bengals extend their lead yet again. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion, the tight end. Herbert.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Again, Herbert.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Herbert now. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. On the return is Jones.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now Burrow. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time. It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Burrow going for it on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, I like this call. I know they weren't successful on it, but so many times defenses load up trying to get a safety when you're in this spot. How about taking the shot downfield, hoping to use their momentum against them? They didn't get it, but I sure like what they were doing there.
Burrow from his own end zone.
And he will find his man Chase complete. There he goes again. Inside the 20, Jamar Chase.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson now for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field.
And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry, and now points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase.
We're good.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
Cincinnati.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. Flush to his right.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right.
He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Burrow on play action. Steps away.
Looking deep here for Chase.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
To the air again, Burrow.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And the Chargers.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Cincinnati, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10.